Good afternoon. My name is Shihan Christopher Montella from Montella's Academy of Self-Defense, and this is Sensei Wendy Montella. She's our senior instructor at the studio. And these are some of our students that have come out today to do a demonstration for Police Safety Day. I want to introduce Nidon Crystal Daigle, who's going to be doing some self-defense. And we have Tyler Pott, Jonah Perry, we have Alyssa Franco, Callie Propio, and Miss Emily over here. Oh, Samantha. She's nervous. So am I. Alright guys, so we're going to put on a little demonstration for you this afternoon with some karate basics. We're going to do some karate kata, which are prearranged movements that we do. And we're going to be doing some self-defense also. And we're also going to put on a little demonstration of something we do at the studio called sport chamber or sport sword, padded sword fighting. So hang out and enjoy, guys. Alright guys, we're going to work on some basic hand strikes now. Everybody step up the horse and say, "Hi!" Everybody stop, right front punch, go! Go! Back punch, go! Go! Vertical punch, go! Go! Hammer strike, go! Go! Knife hand strike, go! Go! Spear hand, go! Go! Roundhouse elbow, go! Go! Feet together from the chest, bow! Give him a hand, guys. Nice job. Very nice job.
Yes, sir.
Right foot ball kick. Go.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Roundhouse kick. Go.
Yes.
Go. Go.
Yes.
Back kick. Go. 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 From position. Bow.
Hey, nice job, guys. What I'm going to demonstrate now is one of the things that we perform in the school is we call katas. This is an old Okinawan weapon called a bow staff, and we teach some of the Okinawan called kobujitsu techniques that I'm going to demonstrate with the bow staff. Okay?
This is a bow kata called Kihon no Bow, or it's all basics done with the bow staff. Kihon no Bow!
Thank you guys very much. I'm going to introduce you to Sensei Bobby McLinn. He's a certified instructor at Montella's Academy, and he's also a first-degree black belt, training for a second degree. He's going to be performing an advanced kata in the black belt curriculum called Cat Form 3.
What does that red light mean?
It's working.
Great job. Give him a hand, guys. Excellent job, Sensei Bobby. And again, I want to reintroduce Sensei Wendy Montella. She's a 4th degree black belt in the art of Kempo Jiu-Jitsu, and she's going to be performing a kata. There's sort of a mix in our system from a Shotokan system called Basaidai. The meaning is to penetrate the fortress, so it incorporates a lot of blocking maneuvers. Whenever you're ready, Sensei. Great job, Sensei. Thank you very much. At this time, I'm going to reintroduce Nina Crystal Daigle. She's a second-degree black belt. She's been training in Kempo with us since we opened the studio in 1999. She's 19 years old now, and she's actually in instructor training to earn her Sensei title. She's going to be performing some self-defense techniques. Whenever you're ready, Nina Crystal. Give her a big hand, guys. Thank you very much. Psych incorporates a lot what we do in karate. We focus a lot on kata, which are the prearranged movements, the self-defense movements, in order to learn to defend yourself if something were to arise to you. We're also going to go into something called sports in a second, what the children are going to perform. But before I go into that, another area that's very important to us in our school is character development, where we take time in all our classes to speak to the kids about developing strong character. And I was telling them all the time that when you're working in martial arts, a lot of times, it can be even confusing for the kids to say, we punch, we kick, we block, we do sparring, but what are we talking about being kind and courteous for, being respectful? And an old master of the martial arts who was known as the founder of modern martial arts or karate was a man called Ginshin Funakoshi, and he said that the ultimate goal of the martial arts or karate doesn't lie in victory or defeat or in winning or losing, but in perfection of character. And that's something that Sensei Wendy and I believe very strongly in. So, just to make that point that even though we're not focusing here on the demo of that is a strong part of our studio is character development. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to have the children come up, and please, Samantha and Callie and Alyssa, if you guys want to just go grab one of the red chamber swords, please. What they're going to do is they're just going to do a very short demonstration of the chamber basics. And what these are all padded swords, but it's all based on a very old sword style called Toyama-ryu, which is also based on Kendo. If you ever seen on TV, they use the bamboo swords with the suit of arms that looks like Darth Vader. This was all based on that. Only what the Japanese masters did was they got rid of all the armor and they used a padded sword instead of the wooden sword. However, the basics are still the same. I'm going to be calling out some commands in Japanese to them. Alright, ready guys? Ready? Please bow. Komaito. To sword. Ben. Kote. Do. Ashi. Ski. Moto no ichi. Return to starting position. Soito. So away. And Ray. Bow. Give a big hand, guys. Nice job. Now, the next thing that we're going to perform for you is we're going to have them come up and do what we do in the school, which is some matches. And how the matches work is they're going to face off with a partner, they're going to get just their helmets on, and they're going to do a couple matches where the person who touches the other person first with the sword earns a point. The person who reaches 3 points first wins. If they hit each other at the same time, it's a word in Japanese called ayuche, which means the same time hitting, they each get a point. So they're going to do some demonstration with that. Nice job, Tyler. Nice job, Jonah. Franco and Callie Profio. Next, have Samantha come up. Samantha and Alyssa. Close tie, 1-1. 2-1. Give a big hand, guys. Nice job. And we are Montella's Academy of Self-Defense, and we thank you guys so much for your time today. We're located at 943 County Street, right down the road over here. If any of you guys are interested in additional information on our classes and our programs, I do have some passes here, and you're welcome to come to us, and you can take a pass for a free introductory lesson. So, again, thank you guys very much, and have a wonderful weekend, everybody.